Hello everyone, welcome back to Autocrat Prime, where we love us some what?
Transformers.
More than meets the eye. And today we're going to take a look at Megatron. I am Megatron, and I will point me finger at you at any way I want. I am menacing. I have to say, this is a very cool Megatron. Megatron is not one of my favorite Transformers. I know that's probably crazy to a lot of people. I don't own a lot of Megatrons in my collection. But at the same time, you know, Nikki got these things for me and for my birthday, and I gotta say, I think this is my favorite Megatron, even though it doesn't transform. The aesthetics and the way he looks, and this reminds me of him in the cartoon. And we're going to take a look at the packaging first before we go any further. Your nice little artwork here. It goes on the side. This is the Transformers. It is an authentic. This is part of the Generations line. I thought that was interesting. The red line. And this is the robot enhanced design. I got to say, with this right here, this Megatron, you had a lot of accessories on the side here. Got all these things that you can do in the back. It is an authentic. That's right, from Hasbro, authentic Hasbro property, and that means that you can't, third party. No. So this is Crane Babies. Nikki likes to see me to say Crane Babies right there. And so that is pretty much it for the packaging. Let's get to the figure. Here is Megatron, and I'm going to just point this out right here now. Hasbro. Listen, bro, I gotta tell you something. Siege, Megatron had it's close to being iconic. Earthrise, a little bit better, but my gosh, if you could actually make Megatron's head look like this on all of his figures, I mean, seriously, that is the best Megatron head sculpt I think Hasbro has ever done, and I love it. This looks like what I saw as a kid. He lands on top of that dam and goes up against Optimus Prime. This is a dynamic figure, and I do like the fact that he does come with accessories. He does come with his pointing finger, so he can point you to Duff. Ooh, you will listen to him. Listen to Autocrat Prime. He knows what he is talking about. He does come with some other hands. One cool thing about the hands is that they are interchangeable. They pretty much all have come with the gun holding hand, which is that one. The why me hand, if you want to. And then the really cool thing that I like, that I typically keep Megatron with, is the one with the cube. It is the Energon cube. In this right duo making where he's drunk off of his own evilness. Really, really cool. You can get Megatron in some friggin' dynamic poses, like menacing there. He can look up. Got a lot of play in the head. A lot. Whoop, 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 whoop. The blaster does not come off. He does have a balled up fist. And then, so the first thing I like to do is that you can take that off. You can put in the old ball and chain if you want to, so him and Optimus Prime can fight. It's a little heavy, which I'll show you, see? Because, so, his arm can keep going all the way around because that ball is it's pretty heavy, but it's a very nicely done, thick, heavy plastic. I really don't foresee this thing like breaking or falling apart. I foresee it kind of lasting. It's really, really cool. You can, if you want to, you can put the axe in there if that's something you wanted to do. It is like something that you can also do because the hands are interchangeable. But I just love him holding the Energon cube. I just dig that. The legs can kick this way up. They kick this way back. And then he has a nice little knee bend right there. He's got a thigh rotation. He's got ankle tiltage, stuff that you could do with his feet there. His arms can go all the way out. I like how they have that little joint right there where you can do this and you can do that and you can do this. He can do his stretches. Not only can he do his stretches where he's going to touch his toes, but he also comes with an ab crunch. Yeah, Megatron comes with an ab crunch. Now, I will be honest. I wish this feature was on all of these guys. I don't know why Megatron got the look of the draw with the ab crunch. I don't, but I'm glad that they did. It's really nice. I wish the Optimus Prime had that. The cool thing is that the little side skirts parts can come up so he can do his splits if he needs to. Everything is really on a ball joint or a hinge. And then I just love to be able to get him into the mode where he's like looking at. He's got this gun. He's just like menacing, just looking. That right there. That for me is just awesome. I really dig it. I do wish that the blast effects could go into the fusion cannon, but it doesn't. Those of you who are very, very much of a G1, look, they gave you the only time you're going to get a Megatron that has a barrel on his back will be this, because he cannot actually transform into a handgun. Cool accessory that could have came with him that I would have really, really digged is if you actually could have got the little hand pistol, where you could have like used that as accessory and you could put it in his hand or you could put it in someone else's hand, or it was just be there when they come out with Starscream that he could use it. That would have been really cool. Maybe we'll get that when the Starscream one is released. We'll get like a little miniature Megatron gun for Starscream to hold. You got the waist rotation also, so I mean, you not only do you have that, but you also have it where you could pretty much get him in some dynamic poses. Really, really cool. I gotta say, let me push that in there. I gotta say, this right here for me is the best Megatron Hasbro has brought out that looks like he did in the G1 cartoon. This thing is magnificent. I love it. I have to say, this is my favorite Megatron out of my collection, and I only have about 4. No, I got 5. So, well, he will make 5 Megatrons in my collection, and well, excuse me, I was just wrong. I was corrected. I have 7 now. 7 Megatrons in my collection, but this one right here, by far, is the one I like the best. So, yeah, if you get a chance to get these guys, you should. They're a lot of fun, and they'll be great for if you want to do stop motion or anything. I'm not having a lot of the problems people are having with this, saying they were sticky or there was like messed up. The only thing that I have on this guy here is just right here at his foot. I don't know if y'all can actually see that very well. Is just where the paint, where it looks like they were painting this gray part here, that it just touched right there, and a little bit of paint splatter is up here on that, and there's that one little scuff part right there, but that's about it. Nice molded detail inside the legs. That was something I liked. They really did a lot of love with the Megatron. I mean, if you take a look at the Optimus, which I have right here, Optimus looks wonderful. He does, but Megatron has a lot more molded detail, and if they had just taken this part here and gave Optimus an ab crunch, I just think that would have topped it over the edge. And I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't even know he had an ab crunch. It was Lord Master Starscream, when him and I were talking, and he was like, did you know he's got an ab crunch? And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, see if how's yours does. And I was like, oh my word. Because the others in the first wave, he is the only one that has that ab crunch. But as you can see, they pair really well. You can definitely see these two facing off, Autobots on one side, Decepticons on the other side, and I can't wait for more of these guys coming out. I'm eating crow right now. A lot of guys from Community for All of Us was like, oh, Otto, you're not going to get any of those. You've been complaining about those. And you're right, guys, I have. I've been saying no, 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 no. But Nikki was like, yes, 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 yes. And so she got these for me. And it is actually, I had mixed emotions about it at first. But now I'm like, damn, I should have got these things a lot sooner. As always, as my grandfather always says, hold on to something from your youth and you'll never grow old. Look to the stars, grab one for yourself, or grab you a Energon cube. Bye, guys.